Hey sup, what up? I'm Silver and I will be giving you around 10 different backgrounds that I like to do when I'm lazy. Our test subject for today is Till because I recently got into Alien Stage and I thought it'd be fun to draw him. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. So the first one is to leave it just white, but don't do a basic white. We still need to do at least a little bit of something to make it less boring. This is by far the laziest background to draw because all you need to do is grab an airbrush and lightly apply white around the sides of your figure. It gives it this nice glow effect without having to do much effort. You could also use an add layer and a clipping mask on top of your figure or character, and then add lighting to make them appear more natural with the background. This is something I do all the time, or at least I used to as a beginner artist, because it's such an easy background to do, and I really suggest you do it if you're, lazy like I am. Alright, background 2! So for this background, you just need to turn the background layer to transparent, then click Add Layer from Canvas. This is on Ibis Paint, by the way. I don't know what it is for other programs, but for other programs, I'm pretty sure you can just save the photo of your canvas or something, and I think that works. I don't know. Anyways, this makes the layer with all of the previous ones without you having to merge them all, which is great because not everyone wants to render. Now you should put this layer under everything, put background back on, and then enlarge the layer and lower the opacity. You can leave it like that if you want to, or you could go to filter, go to pixelate, and choose pixelate crystallized. Looks great, and I think it looks kind of like a video game. It's hard to explain, but I love doing this. Alright, background 3. So for this background, you actually just need to follow the same steps as the previous one, and then under filters in the artistic section, go to retro gaming. I usually do this for video game fan art or just 90s and 2000 characters in general. I actually did this for my Nesquik fan art, and it's actually really easy to do. Alright, so for this background, you just need to get yourself an airbrush, and then with a pre-existing color in your color palette, lightly airbrush the bottom of your piece or the top, depending on what you want. This gives it a nice gradient. You can also just leave the background like canvas color to white if you want. So now that we've got that, we can once again do the same thing as before. Turn off this layer, turn the background to transparent, use an add layer from canvas, turn the gradient and background back on, lower the opacity, enlarge this like a duplicated version of the canvas, and then you can change the hue and stuff if you want, change filter. I usually do anime background. And now you can turn this to overlay if you want. I tend to do like overlay and soft light. Today I will be doing overlay just for this example. I will lower the opacity a little bit more, and now we've got this different background. If you want to be, extra, you can also do this right here. Merge these two layers. Turn this one all the way to white. Now we can turn alpha lock off and make this a little bit smaller, and now you've got a little bit of a white border. So you could also be pretty cool and add some text here if you want to. I won't be doing that today because it's a little bit more work, but it is still very easy to do. Next, background. I don't have a new sketch for this one, but if I did, I would use it. But anyways, if you have a different sketch from a previous art or something of this character, or even just a previous art piece in general of the character, you can take it, like here, once again, enlarge it, lower the opacity a little bit, and then you've got like this cool like manga looking background. I think it looks pretty awesome, and it's extremely easy to do, especially since, every drawing kind of needs like a sketch foundation. Unless you don't sketch and you're one of those artists that go straight to render. You are an art god, I don't know how you do it. So for this one, I took out a full body piece because it works a lot better with this. So take off the background, like turn it on transparent, once again, add layer, and now we're going to put it under everything. Turn background back on, and now we are going to use a shadow color. I'm just going to use pure black for this because it's easier. You should alpha lock the layer, by the way, when you do this, just so it doesn't leak everywhere. So now you should use the perspective form in Ibis Paint, and now you just need to do this, and now you've got like a cool shadow. Pretty awesome, right? So I usually like to erase the bottoms of it a little bit just to give it this like, realistic shadow looking effect. Once again, I'm going to actually transform it a little bit more just to make it look a little more realistic and not, Now we've got that. I also like to go on a multiply layer and lightly add another shadow just to make the background look a little bit like it exists. And now we are going to once again use a complementary color or a color that exists already in the palette. And wherever it has the least of that color, I'm going to lightly color it like on the bottom. And now we've got this cool background, and I really love doing this. It's extremely easy and is actually my favorite to do when I do full body drawings. This one is for the extra lazy artists out there. Here is an easy one to do. So you should click on special and then go to lasso fill. And now you press this like little finger icon. Use the drawing tool. This one says square. And now you just draw random shapes. I like changing it just to not be a square, so sometimes I'll use this like stupid little polygon thingy, which actually works for his character. Don't make it like the same shape every time. Make sure you like change colors a little bit too. And now you've got this like weird, goofy background. That's actually really easy to do. Alright, so the next one is a little bit harder, but I promise you it is pretty easy. Now we are going to do a little square thing again. Or polygon, you know, that works too. I forgot I had it on that shape, sorry. But that works too. So now we take this and we duplicate the layer. Once again, just the layer of your character. Yeah, the layer of your character. And now we are going to take a darker color from a pre-existing color in the palette. I'm going to do like a darkish pink, magenta. Now I'm going to fill this up. So for this one's actually really easy. So I added a new square thingy, polygon. Yeah, that's a polygon, sorry. If you want to be cool, you can also take a darker color again from another color in the palette of your piece. Keep alpha lock on and use airbrush and lightly make a gradient with that other color. Once again, you can also merge this with different backgrounds that you've already done from this tutorial. I like to do that a lot, so it's very easy to do. Okay, that was 10 quick, simple, and easy backgrounds to do. If this video helped you, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my platform on YouTube this year, so I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more of my art, then make sure to check out my TikTok and Instagram. I post more consistently there, and also on Twitter. I have a new Twitter account. And if you've got any easy backgrounds you like to do, then let me know in the comments. That's all for this video, by the way. I've got some other art stuff to do, so see you in the next video. Bye!